What's up, YouTube? Tedraw here, bringing you another video today. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I want to do a card sleeve review of the Dragon Shields sleeves. And the reason I want to do this is not at all because I forgot that I'm really busy today and I wouldn't have a video, so I'm doing this the night before and uploading it. Not at all. Yeah, that's kind of the reason, guys. But we're going to be doing a review of these sleeves because I actually do love these sleeves. And it's something I just became accustomed to as of late. I've never been a really picky choice for sleeves. I was really fine with Ultra Pro Pro Mattes or just the regular Ultra Pro Clears, but I've really come to love Dragon Shields, and there's a few reasons why, and I'll kind of explain that as along the video. But we're going to be going over three categories, which would be the style or look, durability, and the feel. So we'll kind of get into it. And first off, I will show you guys a look. There's many different colors in these sleeves. Purples are at my absolute favorite right now for this type of sleeve. But all the colors are honestly really amazing. When you buy your pack, they're right straightforward. They'll have a certain color dragon. As you guys can see, they're all different dragons, different colored dragons on the front, and they all have like a little bit of flavor tags. That doesn't really matter, but if you like that kind of stuff, then it's actually pretty cool. You open it up, and it'll come in a plastic wrap like this, so you know they're sealed and good. There's nothing going to be missing in there. And when you open the package up, you guys will have your full pack of sleeves, just like that. Does not come in plastic wrap or anything. They are very they think this is perfect enough wrapping, and I never had a problem opening any of these packs, so must be. Now, one thing I would like to mention, it says 60 sleeves, but most of the time it comes with a couple extra. The few packs that I've opened, all have had at least 62 in them, and this might just be because, you know, their machine's not very good at counting sleeves, or this might be because, you know, they might say, well, you might damage a sleeve or two and you want to replace them. Either way, it's pretty awesome to get an extra sleeve or two just to have. Now, we'll get into the look. The front of the card, as you guys can see, is not a matte. It is a very clear, and some people might not like this because of the way they're going to shuffle. They're going to be a little bit harder to shuffle, a little bit more rough, a little bit more friction. But the look is absolutely amazing. And honestly, the plastic they use compared to like Ultra Pros, like the Ultra Pros seem to stick a little bit more. These seem to glide. They seem to be a little bit nicer of a material. And they're absolutely just gorgeous. As you guys can see, secret rares look absolutely amazing in these sleeves. There's so much shine, so much flare. They just look awesome, which is one thing I don't like about Pro Mats, is that secret rares tend to be a little bit less nice. Yeah. So here's a super rare just to give you guys looks, an ultra rare, and my favorite rarity, ultimate rare. This card looks absolutely amazing in this sleeve, and sorry about the lighting, but that's just the way it's going to be tonight. Now we'll talk about the back. The back is a little bit more rough than Ultra Pros. For most of you guys, I'm going to refer to Ultra Pro because I think it is one of the most used sleeves just by players in general. I know people love their KMC whites, but that gets a little bit more into picky sleeves and somebody who really loves their sleeves. For as many duelists who don't really care as much, Ultra Pro is going to be the closest thing I can reference, but these are quite more rough than Ultra Pro. I'll kind of show you guys in the black ones. In the light, you can see them a little bit more. You see it's a little bit more rough, and just as you guys can see, I'll do a little bit of a scratch test. So you guys do see it's a little bit more rough, but they turn out to be really nice. They just look awesome. My favorite color here, the lighting is not going to do it this justice, but purple, it looks very nice. It looks very shiny, very nice. This is just my absolutely favorite color right now of this sleeve, and they are just awesome. And I do not have my silver or my golds open, and I'd like to keep those sealed, but I'll show you guys the pink ones here I have. Pink's another nice color I like, and the camera's not going to do these justice. These are unused. I've not used these ones yet, but the camera's not going to do this justice. But the pink is almost like a Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z pink. It is a bubblegum pink, I guess that would be. Look very, very nice. And the sleeves are just absolutely amazing. So that's what I have to say about look. If you want a good, just if you're really more about a good looking sleeve, you want your cards to look the best, I do recommend these absolutely. One other thing to mention on the look is that, as you guys can see, there is no sticker on any of these sleeves. There's no clear sticker, nothing at all. They are just absolutely clear and great looking, unlike Ultra Pros that have the sticker there. So now we're gonna go into the feel. The feel of these cards. So first off, I want to mention the sleeves are a bit thicker. I don't think you're gonna be able to really tell by camera, but the sleeves are quite thick. A lot of people actually would think I'm running 60 cards most of the time when I had these on. It actually, which is honestly really cool because at one of the regionals I played at, a couple people asked me, "What are you playing?" When I used a light stage because they thought I was playing 60 cards because the sleeves are so thick that it definitely did look like I was playing 60 cards. So if that throws you off already, I wouldn't recommend that. If you don't like that thickness, I wouldn't recommend it. But that it comes into play with durability, and I'll kind of get into durability after. But that is one of the things. Another thing is that if you want to fan out your cards, if you're a big fan of fanning out your cards, which I'm not even going to really be able to do, I suck at it, first of all. Second of all, I'm using a regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmat, which I usually like to use these mats the most, just because I like the look. And I don't even own a Spellgrounds playmat or anything like that. But shuffling is a little bit, fanning your cards out is a little bit harder with these sleeves. This mat's also brand new, so. But yeah, so it's a lot harder to fan out your cards in them. That's because the friction and the grip on them does that. But the one good thing about that is that when you have your deck piled up and they're brand new, they don't slide everywhere. So that's one thing about them. Also, hand shuffling, shuffling the different cards in your hand is actually still quite nice, as you guys can see. And it makes a nice little sound. And you don't really have to worry about your cards getting damaged like this because the sleeves are so thick. But that's kind of the feel. They do shuffle quite nicely when they're in a full deck, but it's nothing compared to KMC Whites or even Ultra Pro mats. The Pro mat the reason they're so nice is because they shuffle so nicely. But besides that, if you guys can take a little bit downgrade on the feel, these sleeves are going to be awesome for you. So last thing we're going to talk about is the durability of these sleeves. And honestly, these are the most durable sleeves I have ever used. Most of the time, I'll take my Ultra Pros to a regional, and I will need new sleeves after the regional quite easily. But these sleeves that I'm actually showing you right now, I used at 2 regionals. Yes, I used the same pack of sleeves that I bought at this regional, at 2 different regionals. So I played 14 rounds with these sleeves, which is honestly amazing. I just absolutely love these sleeves for durability. As you guys can see, the back looks almost mint here. You can't really see any marks on the back. The corners are absolutely just still super sharp, super good. No bending in the corners. And the front of the sleeve, there is like almost no marks, no scratches, or anything like that in it. So these cards look absolutely amazing. And honestly, if I want to run these for a few locals, I don't know if I'd run them for another regionals, but if I wanted to run these for a few locals, I'm sure I could. Even if I want to chance it and use them for another regional, I bet you I can get away with it quite easily. These are easily the most durable sleeves I've ever used in my life. And I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For about 9 or 8 years, 7 or 8 years, I don't know, quite a while now. And these are easily the best durable sleeves I've ever used in my life. I guess the last thing I didn't really think about that we're going to talk about would be the price range. These are going to run you up a little bit more. Here in Canada, these at the store I got them at, they were I think $9.99. So they were a little bit more. That is in Canadian price, and I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more expensive in America as well. but they're absolutely worth it. You can get so many things out of these sleeves. It's just absolutely amazing. Like I said, they're just some of my favorite sleeves ever. So that's all I really have to say. I do recommend these sleeves if you guys don't care about the feel. If you're super um pumped up on the feel though, then I don't recommend these sleeves for you. But if you care about your look and the durability, these sleeves are the sleeves for you. I do recommend them to almost anyone. I love Dragon Shields. They are my absolute favorite right now. But next time, after probably the two locals I'm going to be playing at this weekend, I want to do another card sleeve review, and I'm going to be reviewing these Pro Matte Ultra Pro Eclipse. So the Ultra Pro Eclipse, they are a little bit different. And I'll just give you guys a sneak preview of these sleeves. As you guys can see, the material is super smooth. These are the most I'll get into more, but this material is super smooth. They have a white back and then a black inside, which makes the cards look absolutely amazing. That's just a preview. I'm going to do a full review on these and let you guys know my thoughts on these sleeves. But so far, so good. So we're going to go over that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will talk to you later.